Hi, everyone. Welcome. Steve, once again, amazing stream. I am always so proud to know that you are streaming, and it makes me so happy, mostly because I know that, a year and a half ago you weren't. So welcome, everyone. Tonight we are going to be doing, finally, the ranking of the Disney villains. For the last 2 weeks I had planned to do this, but, we shopped and then we did makeup. So tonight we're going to be doing that. Hopefully we will finish it because, boy, are there a lot of Disney villains that I have here on this list. And yeah, we will get started in just a second. I'm going to say hi to everyone, and thanks so much for being here. So Make It Blue, Caitlin, welcome. Mike Wheeler, Brianna, welcome. Surfer Girl, Cherie, Captain Akron, hello. Nick Gates, big Disney fan. Andy, welcome. Pete McDevitt, Ryan McDowell, Russ Stapleton, hello, welcome. Avery, welcome. Sam went live from the Magic Kingdom today, so be sure to check out her stream from earlier. Pearl Manhattan says it's just a jump to the left. We had such fun conversation on Saturday night about Rocky Horror. Noah, welcome. Andy J, hello. Tina McNeil, Super Disney fam. Welcome, everyone. Stacy Rogers, Joy, Nikki Walker, Anne, welcome. It's Joey's World. More sunshine, please. Hey, Jim, welcome. I'm trying to catch up. I saw Emily and then it jumped. So hi, Emily. I'm trying to go back up, and so I'm going to do this weird dance until I get back to it. Anyone else never know what to do when the chat skips? Donna Jaworski, hello guys. Donna has been doing the most incredible Sunday afternoon streams, dinners with Donna. Like, I really just want to cook with Donna. I just want to cook with you. Anna, welcome. Let me see who's here. WDW Dave, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, thank you. It means a lot to me that you're spending your Monday evening with me. Selena, I think that's, if I said that wrong, please let me know. I'm so sorry. Tim Pruitt, hello. Mike Bush, Michelle Gannon, Elena, aloha. Marguerite Nagy, Shelly, welcome. Dolores, hello. Hi, guys. Strive to do better. Oh, I like that name. That's a really nice name. Alyssa and Neil, welcome. Lana Stone, Arjons. I think you have a hint at one of your favorites on your head. Oh my gosh, I don't know if Oogie Boogie's on this list. I didn't make the list. I actually got it. We're going to be doing the tier maker website, and someone else already made it, but honestly, I feel like we're going to have to make another one just of like Nightmare Before Christmas characters. Who knows? Charlie and Stacy from the Disney Nerd Herders, hello, welcome. Amy, well, oh, I said it right. Okay, awesome, perfect. Melissa, welcome. Geeking Out with Melly Mel. If I missed you guys, let me know. Tag me in the comments, and I will say hi to you, because sometimes the chat skips really far, and I don't know. Mike 80, NYC, Alex, the filmmaker, hello. Michael Riley, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are new to my channel, you got to know that I am a huge Disney villains fan. I absolutely love the Disney villains. They are some of my absolute favorite characters, and of course, coming up on spooky season, because it's August and it hits August. It is Halloween season. Steve, welcome. Steve, awesome stream. I am so excited for your trip. I know that you're gonna have a great time, and I can't wait to see all the streams / pictures / everything from your trip. And Meg, I have been doing a photo shoot in preparation for sending in my application to Donna. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious, first of all. And that toe cleavage, though. You guys, that stream was ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to start with our Disney villains thing here. Sometimes I can't believe that the villains are as popular as they are. Thena Amazing, welcome. And I don't know if that's good or bad, because some of the villains I am not a fan of. So I'm sure you guys will know who I don't like. I make my opinion, pretty, I don't know. I voice my opinion about one villain in particular. Janie B, welcome. And Michael Riley, Steve is going to Florida. So that's pretty awesome. Yes, it was ridiculous story time with Shep on Saturday. But we will be doing our Disney villains bracket here, or a ranking system, whatever you want to call it. This is the first time I'm actually doing it, so I am very excited. So we're going to go through all of the Disney villains. I'm pretty sure this is like all of them, besides, now that I'm noticing, how did I not notice, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I have a list in my little journal here that I have the names of all the villains, hopefully, that I don't know, because I haven't seen 100% of these movies. And yeah, we're just gonna, I can move it down just a little bit so you guys can see the full list of Disney villains. So S is gonna be like superstar. Avery, I have not done a WDW ride tier list, but I would totally be down for that. I love doing these kinds of lists, and yeah, I would totally do it in the future. I'm not sure if this is gonna take. It's gonna take kind of a while, I think, but we'll see, and we're just gonna go for it. So, as I was saying, S is like super, like A+, and I think that is the absolute highest level that you could possibly get. So we all know that certain villains are way better than others, but I all know that we have our favorites. And then it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, and I know that I would place one or two of them in F, but for the most part, I think a lot of them are pretty good. So feel free to put your answer in the chat. I would love to take everyone's consideration and where we place each of these villains. So I think we're gonna just go ahead and start with the Evil Queen. The Evil Queen is from Snow White, and I absolutely love her. She is my favorite villain. I asked Pete and Steve last week, because I tried to do this. Well, like, the whole intention last week was doing the makeup of Dr. Facilier, and if you missed that, go check that out. But also doing this tier ranking system while we were doing the makeup, but it proved to be very distracting for having Pete getting phone calls, but it was the best time ever, so thanks, Pete. And thank you, Steve. Tina, welcome. She said, hey, Meg, listening while editing photos. Awesome. Janie B likes the Queen of Hearts. Ooh, so how do you guys feel about the Evil Queen? I would totally put her in S. Just put whatever letter, S, A, B, C, D, E, or F in the chat, and then we will see where we're going to go. Steve says, all anyone needs to know is Dr. Facilier is the best villain, A+++++++. That's a lot of pluses, but I think that's going to be an S category for Dr. Facilier in Steve's world, literally. Jeff from Dulwich Deb, hello, welcome. So we got Selena saying S, Super Disney Fam saying S, Tina saying classic villain. Yeah, Tim, we got all the villains here. I'm pretty sure I got all of them from every Disney movie. Not Pixar movies, but we can potentially do that for another one. Avery says classic iconic villain S. Karki says S. Hello, also Karki. Noah says S. WDW Dave S. Joy S. Joy SS. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Nick Gates says S. Strive to do better S. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's gonna go on S because everyone is loving her. She is my favorite. So awesome, we got our first one there. So next we got Honest John and Gideon, and these are from Pinocchio. If you guys like any of the characters from Pinocchio, I am not a huge fan of Pinocchio. I'm sorry if anyone likes it. I know that that is more of a classic movie. But also going back to the Evil Queen, while you guys want to put your letters S, A, B, C, D, E, or F in the chat for Honest John and Gideon, I would like to say that the Evil Queen was really the first Disney villain, so I feel like she deserves to be an S for superstar. Selena says E. Avery says meh, I'll give them an E. I like how we have two E's so far. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them, so I would totally agree. I don't think that they're F. I mean, I also don't like Stromboli, so it seems like a lot of people are saying E. So I'm going to typically go with what most people are saying in the chat. I'll keep the E train rolling. Awesome, Andy. Okay, so it seems like most people are saying E. No one's saying like A or S. So I think we're big Disney fans says F. So I think we're right around the same area. I like how you guys are sort of in agreement on some of these. So we'll just go on this train right to Stromboli, who I would probably put in the same category. Caitlin's, I would say F, didn't understand their vibe at all. Well, I think they have a purpose in the movie, but I don't really know. Pete, thank you so much for this $5 super chat. I don't know if I should highlight it though, because it's such a weird question. It says, question for Ryan McDowell: how is toe cleavage today? Oh gosh, guys, you gotta watch that stream on Saturday. It was so funny. And those tokinis that Ryan from the Shep family is gonna make. We all know that he had a huge success with wind paper, so tokini is his next big invention. Lauren, welcome. So also Lauren put out a really awesome 90s Disney store video today, and it gave me all the feels from my childhood. So I really loved it. Captain Akron says C. Selena says E again. Sorry, I missed the judging or grading criteria. Tim, no worries. I think it's more based on your own personal preference, what you think of these specific villains. I definitely hold certain villains higher than other ones. So I'm not a huge fan personally of Stromboli. I'm not a huge fan of Pinocchio to start off with. And I know that some of my opinions are definitely going to be unpopular opinions. Toe cleavage isn't meant for audiences after 10 p.m. Well, it's 9:12 on the East Coast right now, so we're cutting it a little close on that. Oh, Tina, I'm so sorry. I'll split the difference with the D, says Andy. So Alyssa says E. So we got, I think, 2 E's, a C, and a D. Anyone else want to vote? Because it says we have 70 people in here, and I know a lot of people are going to have an opinion about some of these villains, unless you haven't seen Pinocchio and you don't want to make a judgment. Nick Gates says E. So it sounds like the majority so far is E. I think he meant to say it's only meant for after 10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Like a Diz and Nat after party kind of stream. Super Disney Fam says E. Tina says F. Donald, welcome, says D. So I think we're gonna go with E because most people are saying around that. Lana says D. So I think we're gonna move him into E. So now we have Monstro from, I skipped it, the coachman from Pinocchio. Honestly, I don't even remember this guy, so I would probably put him in F because he's not a memorable character to me. Tim asked, so is A through F based on an A is good villain and F is not a good villain based on the villainy scale? So I think that's a personal preference. I am basing this off of my own, like, hey, Rita, welcome. I think it's kind of who I enjoy more as a character. I know we have this conversation a lot about what makes a good villain, whether it's, how bad they are, but I don't think that's what I'm going based off of. I think it's more about their character and their character development and who they are as a character. And I do because we could throw out that argument that Scar is like the worst villain ever, or Cruella de Vil because she kills puppies, and like I don't think we're going based off of that. Rita, we are ranking all the Disney villains, so it's super exciting. We have all the Disney villains here. S is for super, super awesome, A+++. Villain, and then we have A, B, C, D, E, and F. Right now we're on the coachman from Pinocchio, and pretty much everyone's saying F, definitely F. Lauren, I do not like Frollo either, but if you ask, I'm pretty sure like Steve likes Frollo, and Disney Dan really likes Frollo, but I'm pretty sure everyone is saying F. I really don't remember him very much, so Stromboli got an E. I don't base off evil, I base off intelligence of being diabolical. It takes brains to be good at being bad. Yes, Andy, I have such a problem with liking the villains that are like super manipulative and because they don't have any like superpower. They're just really smart and good at reading people. Diz our Dream, welcome. Yes, so on to the next one, which is Monstro from Pinocchio, and I think he's better than an E and an F. I'm not really sure. Oh, Pete McDevitt says a G. Frollo was a good evil villain. I'd give him a B. Well, we're not on Frollo yet, but I think Frodo. Frodo. We still need to have another Lord of the Rings stream. Jonathan Chong, welcome. But I definitely think we're going to get some differing opinions on a couple of the villains, more of the bigger villains. Like, I think a lot of you guys know that I'm not a huge fan of Jafar. I think he is the creepiest dude, and I just really don't like him. No worries, Tim. We're going to get to him. So we're just actually going to go in order of when the movies came out. So obviously we're starting off with Snow White, and now we're in Pinocchio, and then we're going to go to Fantasia. So you guys let me know what you think of Monstro. I'm kind of agreeing with Avery. I think maybe a D. I think my opinion would be swayed a little bit more just because of the storybook canal rides in Disneyland, which I think, did I hear no, we're not on Frollo yet. But I think you guys are very excited for Frollo. Mickey fan 71, aka Lisa, welcome. Lisa, I hope you're doing well. Right now, if you're just joining us, we are ranking some of all of the Disney villains. And I think Rita said she didn't even realize that there were this many villains. Well, I didn't actually even know some of them were villains. So I see a C, D, 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 maybe C minus. I wish I could go in between. D, D. Mike 88 NYC says Jafar. Nope. Pigalatruski, welcome. Noah says C. Tina says C. I don't think he's mean. I'm not a villain fan, so I go with A. So I think I might, I see a lot of Ds, and I think I'm just going to go with D, because that's kind of what I think, too. I think he's a lot better than Stromboli and Gideon and Honest John, but I don't think that he is, up there. I think there are a lot of other villains that are definitely better. Is Monstro a villain or just a whale that ate whatever came its way? I guess that's a good, whatever way you want to interpret it. I think he is considered a villain. So, and Donald said C. So, I think a mix between C and D. Maybe we could potentially give him. Mike says I don't consider him a villain. Well, he was on this list. So on to the next one, we have the brooms from Fantasia. So anytime I think about the brooms, I think of Amy, welcome from AGC Magic. Kay Atwood, hello. Lauren says he was just trying to eat. Yeah. No worries, Brianna. She says she has school tomorrow. Oh, yes, you definitely need your sleep. And if you guys ever miss a stream or you have to leave early, you could always watch the replay. And, that always makes my day when you guys leave me comments on the replays of the streams. So thanks so much for being here, Brianna. I hope you have a great day at school tomorrow. So let me know, guys, what you think about the brooms from Fantasia. I definitely think that they're, it's better than the villains from Pinocchio. I don't either, Tina, but this was on my list. And honestly, this is bad because in school, they always tell you that Wikipedia is not a reliable source. But I was looking at the list of all the Disney villains on Wikipedia and they showed up. So I'm pretty sure that's what this person who made this ranking, some of them they only had like 5 villains. I was like, no, I want more of them. So I see B. Oh, Teresa, welcome. Broomsticks get a C. Awesome. Alyssa says B. Pigletruski says C. Strive to do better says C. Joy says C. Brooms are just doing their job. Exactly. Donald says D. Lana says C. I like the music. Super Disney fam, C. I like the brooms. They're pretty cool. Car Key says C. Anne says B. Shelly B. Lawrence Travel says C. Nick C. Selena C. Noah B. So I think I see a lot of C's. A lot of C's. I think I'm going to do a C. I wish I could do a B minus. The brooms are so mean to poor Mickey, though. Well, as people were saying, they're just doing their job. And I really love the music, too. The music in Fantasia is incredible. So now we're on to Zeus from Fantasia. And honestly, I don't really remember Zeus very much from Fantasia. And I don't even remember him being a villain. So I just saw it on this list. And I was like, okay, we're going to do Zeus from Fantasia. So you guys got to let me know what you think. Because I don't even know if I have a real opinion on this one. Because don't know. I don't remember Zeus being in Fantasia. I haven't seen Fantasia in quite some time. I'm pretty sure Rita said she hasn't seen a whole thing of Fantasia. So if you guys remember Zeus being in Fantasia, let me know what we should put him as. I think maybe I'm a little biased because I love Hercules, so I gotta watch Fantasia again. Yeah, I do too. Since he's forgettable, F. Donald says I don't remember him. Selena says I don't remember him. Yeah, so maybe we just give him an F because he clearly wasn't a very F means forgettable. I like that, Andy. I really like that. So they're not bad villains. They're just forgettable. And, you know, everyone's saying F too. So we'll just move on. And then we have Chernabog, who is, I think, one of the cool, everyone's saying F now. I love it. So we'll do F for forgettable. And then we'll do like A, B, C, D, E, and then, you know, super, super up at the top for S. But then we have Chernabog. And so I kind of want to know what you guys think about Chernabog. I think he's one of the coolest. He's almost like the epitome of a villain, you know, just the way that he stands there. Did you hear about the Broadway Hercules? Someone sent me a message about it, and I don't remember who did. So whoever did, I'm sure you're maybe hopefully in there in the chat. Thank you for sending it my way. I haven't looked too far into it only because I know that Broadway is closed for the rest of the year. I'm trying not to get excited, but boy, would I love to see Hercules on Broadway. I see a lot of S's. So S. Chernabog is an S, says Tina McNeil. Tim says B. Jim says S. Rita says B. Noah says S. Chernabog is a D. Ooh, Lauren. Alyssa says it's S. Tim says pure evil. Oh, Avery. It was Avery. Avery, thank you so much. I was like, someone sent me that. He had the best villain float in Spectrum Magic Parade. Ooh, he didn't have too much merchandise either. Yes, and I think that's probably just because of the movie. I don't think that a lot of people are huge fans of Fantasia. I think the only thing that people really know from Fantasia is Sorcerer Mickey, and I see a lot of S's, so I think that we're going to go with S on this one, and I'm not surprised if we're going to have several S's in this. I think a lot of villains do deserve it. So we're going to move on to the, I think is the Ringmaster from Dumbo. If you guys want to let me know if that's 100%. I love Mike's speak to text. Turn the bog S. Isn't that just so funny? Mike, you are the greatest. I'm just like getting more comfortable. Don't mind me. So I think this is the Ringmaster from Dumbo. Clearly you know, I haven't seen Dumbo in that long either, mostly because it makes me really sad. I don't really remember him too much, but I remember more of the live action movie. So Anne says B, Nick says B, Donald says C. I like the dancing hippos and alligators from Fantasia. If there's anything dancing and hippos, you know, they're great. C says super Disney fam. So you guys are really liking the Ringmaster. I see. Shelly says C. Avery says C. Selena says C. So I like these C's. So I think we're just, the other lady elephants are the villains. Oh, I didn't even think about that. But I guess is the only villain that they put on this list from Dumbo. So I see pretty much, oh, big Disney fan, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. I say D, playing devil's advocate. Yeah, we always need someone who does that. So I see pretty much all C's. So he's going to go in C. And then this is the most vague picture. It really, I don't see what this is, but it's the man from Bambi. So you guys let me know what you think about the man from Bambi. I just think this is the weirdest picture that someone could have picked. Meg, dancing hippos are not a good thing to see when you're driving in the fog for hours. That's when it's time to pull over. Trust me. Oh gosh. I really hope that I don't see dancing hippos when I'm driving. That would be really bad. But in real life, I wouldn't want to see dancing hippos, mostly because hippos are scary. They're very, very dangerous animals. F for forgettable. F, 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 S. He scarred me for life. Oh my gosh, Russ. Avery said, man, the only Disney villain never shown on screen. Oh, that's why it's just I was wondering why they picked this weird shadow picture. James says, hello, Meg. Greetings from Pop Century. Going for a swim, but did not want to miss the chance to smash that like button. Thank you so much, James. You are a rock star. I appreciate you so much for stopping in on your vacation. So thank you. Have a great time at Disney, and we will see you tomorrow. Teresa says F. Karki says F. Pigletruski says D. Donald says F. Kay says S. So we got 2 S's and then like a whole bunch of F's. So I think I'm gonna move him into the F category because I don't really remember him very much. And then we have Rano. I think I'm saying that right. I mean, guys, I don't really remember Bambi very much. It's also another very sad movie. I don't like the sad animal movies. And I felt like a bad Disney fan looking, while you guys, answer this one for our next villain. Our little dear Rano, I think I'm saying that right. And I felt like a bad Disney fan because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know who some of these villains are because either I haven't seen the movie or I'm like, I don't remember this character at all. Corner Sports, hello, welcome. Man killed Bambi's mom. That is evil in my book. 100%, but I don't think he's at the same level as the evil queen or Chernabog, or even the brooms from Fantasia. I know he's the rival deer, but I don't really remember him very much. I don't remember. I just remember Bambi being sad. Also, Chris, Blue Nose, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Most people are saying F. I see Pigletruski says D. I said F. He is meh. I love when you guys say meh. F. We got more Fs. So we're just going to move on and put him in the F. Poor Bambi. Just no good villains there. So who is this snake creature? Do you guys see him? I don't know if you guys could see the pictures very well because they're small, but I literally have no idea. Oh my gosh, Karen, you're at Pop Century too? I hope you have the best time. I can't wait to see all of your pictures of all of your dresses. And no, it's not No, not here, but this guy here, I have no idea what character that is. I think it's from Make Mine Music. Because we're talking about literally all the Disney movies here. Me either, Meg. I can't watch sad animal movies. I skip past the part where Mufasa dies. Yeah, I am so glad I'm not the only person who does that because if I sit there and watch that part, I'm bawling my eyes out because it's not the big bad wolf. It's just, I have no idea. Should we just skip that one? We could just skip that one if no one knows because that's honestly forgettable then. But when he goes, Dad, wake up. Oh, my heart. So the next one is Teddy. I don't even know, guys. This is from Make Mine Music. I've never seen that show. Meg, where did you get this from? Is it online that I could look it up? So this is actually from this is online from Tiermaker, but all of these ones were taken from the Disney Villains Wikipedia. So F for this one too. Yeah, I don't remember this. And strive to do better. Exactly. I don't remember half of these villains. That's why I said I felt like a bad Disney fan. I think we're gonna have a lot of Fs and then a lot of S's. So there'll be some in between. Yes. Oh, Tina, I have such a hard time watching the first 5 or 10 minutes of Up. So the next one is Lumpjaw from Fun and Fancy Free. I have never also seen this. You get an F and you get an F. I'm not usually like this, but I feel like I am we play Disney trivia sometimes, right, guys? I feel like I'm a pretty good Disney trivia person. I like how you guys are like, F next. Thank you, next. Like Ariana Grande up in here. But I don't I don't know some of these villains. Like, they're really obscure villains. You know, the big ones I know. And then we have Willie the Giant from Fun and Fancy Free. So, you guys will have to let me know with that one. You know, Tim, I really have to watch it. I haven't had a chance to watch it before. So we're gonna sing F LOL. Yeah, it's hard for me to determine what the villains are. That's why, you know, we're doing this as a group, and I don't know who all of them are. Well, this is Willie the Giant, and it says from Fun and Fancy Free. I don't know if Hey G Wilson, welcome. I don't know. Sometimes the internet doesn't provide accurate information. He was mean but funny too, says Piglertrusky. Willie, I would say a deal. I like him in the gift shop and Fantasyland. Oh, that's a nice point, Mike. I used to actually have Fun and Fancy Free. Awesome. So Strive to Do Better says D just to break the chain of F's. And says S. Okay, so if you're gonna say that he's more than a D, or, you know, we'll just say that. I would love to know about this character because it's from Jack and the Beanstalk. Guys, I don't even know. I don't know. That's why I said I felt like a bad Disney fan. Oh, Corey, welcome. Corey, you are coming into some interesting stuff. And I hope you watch Saturday's stream with Shep because you missed a lot there too. So we got 3 more Ds. So we got a couple F's and D's and then an S. So I don't know if I should just say D and then move on. Anne seems to be the one person who really likes our friend Willie here. It looks like a lot of work has been done. We're actually only, we're a good 20 minutes into it, but we're working through. There's a lot of F's now. Guys, if you are not already subscribed to Corey Meets World, Corey goes live every Thursday, typically from the parks or from somewhere on Walt Disney World property, and he is awesome, so please go check out his channel. He's such a good friend. So D, he was kind of funny. Okay, we're just going to pick D and then continue. So we got Wink from Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and once again, I don't remember this character. I'm like, who are these people? Michelle, welcome. Oh wait, all those at the bottom are not assigned. Never mind. Yes, yeah, we have not started those. We're only here in the. I'm like trying to show you, but here, only in this part, we've only assigned. Well, there are a lot of minor villains and a few really great villains. Yeah, it is Mr. Wink, who I didn't even know was a character. I honestly, I don't know. I just know the Headless Horseman is next, so I'm excited for him. Who LOLF? Hey Brandon, welcome. If you guys are just joining us, we are ranking all of the Disney villains. It doesn't include any Pixar villains, and clearly not The Nightmare Before Christmas either, because I don't know what happened there. But we are just making our way through the list of all the Disney villains, and we're back to the Fs. So it seems like most people are saying F. We're just gonna do F. And then, are you a Disney fan? I don't even know anymore, Russ. I feel like I have to. Mr. Wink was Ichabod's boss at school, I think. Tim, I don't even remember the movie very much because I remember being very scared. I watched it when I was a little kid. But I absolutely love the Headless Horseman. I think he's a great villain, super iconic. I think I tie a lot of my memories with the Headless Horseman to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and the parade, the Booty Parade. So, or wait, his girlfriend's father. I feel like, are we just grasping? Miguel comes in and says, Elsa's number 1. You know, Miguel, I don't think Elsa made the cut on this list. She's not a villain considered here. My favorite villain is Hiss from Robin Hood. Well, Corey, you'll have to stick around for, I don't see. I don't know. Where is he? He's not on here. I don't know why. But everyone's saying S. S. Miguel, Elsa is not a villain, says Mike Wheeler. So we're moving the Headless Horseman up to S because he deserves to be there. The next one we have is Lucifer. I was trying to read my writing, but I could just look here too. Lucifer from Cinderella. I have to be honest too, Anastasia and Drizella are some of my favorite villains, so I'm going to rank them a lot higher than I would Lucifer, but I still think that he's a pretty cool, he's the cat's meow. Sometimes I laugh way too hard at my own jokes. Like, Donna, if you're still here, let me know, because I had a funny joke for you yesterday, and everyone missed it. And I was so excited. I laughed at my own joke a lot, and then I went and told my parents because I thought it was a hilarious joke, and then no one noticed it in the chat. So I see several B's. I see A, D, C, A, B, B, D, B, C for cat. I love it. Alyssa says B. Shelly says B. So it sounds like we got a lot of B's. I do like the C for cat, though. Kay says Lucifer is not a villain. I was not the person that came up with this list, but I am utilizing it because it took a lot of work for this person. C for Lucifer. I like when the mice trick him. Oh, Donna. Okay, so Donna, when you were I don't know what to say, like frothing the eggs or mixing the eggs up for your fudgy dish, he's a cat. He's supposed to chase mice. B. You said we don't want the eggs to get everywhere. Like Nick said, oh, it might get on the phone. It might get on, everything. And I said, you could say that would be an explosion. And I laughed so hard at my joke. And I put it in the chat and no one commented on it. And when you think that a joke is going to land and it doesn't, but it was an explosion. Meg News Break. The Islanders just won their playoff game against the Philadelphia Flyers. Sorry for all my Philly fans out there. I am rooting for, I would love either Tampa Bay or the Bruins to go through and then the Islanders, but the explosion was my joke. So I think we're going to move Lucifer to B because that's what a lot of people were saying. Thanks, Stacy. If the Disney YouTube community had a villain, what would it be? My vote is Richie. Those silent types. I don't even know what to say. I think that joke is exceptional. Thank you, Rachel. It was excellent. Thanks, Emily. I love that. You just hope that your jokes land, and sometimes they don't. But I don't want to comment on Richie being the sewer villain of the Disney community because there are no villains here because we all love each other. Oh my gosh. But he would have some sort of cool outfit. I feel like he would be really well dressed as a villain if he did. If he was a villain. So the next one is Anastasia and Drizella. These are two of my favorite ladies. I think their interactions in the park are incredible. Loving the egg jokes extravaganza. I love it. Oh, I love all the egg jokes. It was like Tim and I got onto a rock pun joke for quite some time. Dean Amazing says B. Hey, Dean from Dreamers Empire. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We are so lucky to have Dean in the community. Dean is far from being a villain, so you are no villain. Dean is actually the mastermind behind the live plays. So if you guys are interested in learning more about who in the community is in Disney or outside of Disney is live streaming, Ryan from the Shep family calls it the guide to live streaming, almost like your TV guide. It has everyone's live streams, the times that they're going live, and all the information about all the channels. And the last I heard that there are over 120 live streamers on the live plays. Emily, thank you so much for posting the link to that and to Dean's channel. Dean goes live. I mean, I don't know if you're doing it frequently now, but I think it's, like at least once a month that you're going, usually on Sundays. And yeah, what an incredible person. Dean is exceptional. Oh, Andy, no worries. And I'm thinking of you. My thoughts and prayers to you. I'm also in the same boat. Wait, Shep's name is Ryan? Ryan from the Shep family. It's weird now because, only a few of us call him Ryan. And then Ryan McDowell got more involved in the community. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. When they're in the same stream, I'm like, Ryan. Oh, the other Ryan. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. Dean is mixing things up a bit, so I cannot wait to see. Always amazing content from Dean as well as at the live plays. So I saw a lot of A's, so I'm going to be in agreement with Anastasia. A for Anastasia, although I kind of wish that it worked out with C for Cat. I didn't even know that there was a villain named Lucifer. Yes, the cat from Cinderella. So the next one is Lady Tremaine, also another really great villain. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I think that she is one of the bad ladies. I see an S tier coming up. Oh, I see actually several. I see, well, there's a lot. Theen Amazing says A. I would agree with you, at least an A. Joy says S. Nick says S. Rita says B. Corey, I know, right? Who knew? All the Ryans. Yeah, all the Ryans. Karki says A. Super Disney Fam says B. Pega Latrusky says S. Tim says B. Avery says S. Mike says S. Lauren says A. Shelly says S. Kay says S. A. Donna says B. Andy says A. Noah says S. So I think I'm going to go with an A. Oh, Gigi's here. Hi, Gigi. Welcome. Gigi's awesome too. And also, guys, Brandy and Dave are doing a new weekly live stream tomorrow, I think, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern time. But if that's wrong, blame Zibbity Doodad. So we're going to move Lady Tremaine to A. She could be with her daughters. Yes, she's really bad. I hated her as a kid, but great character development. I think she's a really fascinating woman. So I'm interested to see what the next one's going to be, which is the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Oh, Mike says 5:30. So 5:30. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm pretty sure I found the list that the villains came from. You have to click on each one to see the picture. But if anyone wants me to post a link to the list, I can do so. Stacy, you rock. Thank you so much. If anyone's interested, just let Stacy know. Yes, it's at thelifeplace.com, so go check it out. 5:30. Also, it's called Party for Two, which is the cutest thing. Oh my gosh. Tim says A. Piglatrusky says A. Super Disney Fam says A. Brandy and Dave, go live 5:30 tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. Go check it out. Lawrence Travel says A. Joy says A. Tuesdays are gonna be super busy now because you got Brandy and Dave, you got Patrick from Zibbity Doodad, you got Jim from More Sunshine Please, you got Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk, and then you got Chris and Maria from Lake Buena Visitors. So I think I'm getting everyone, but if I miss someone, go check it out on the live place. So I see mostly A's here. Movie Mania Nick, welcome. So we're going to move her into the A's with our other ladies there. So the next one, we have Mr. Captain Hook. And I would love you guys not to base it off of Once Upon a Time, because I know that we all think that he's very handsome, but I want to base it off of the Peter Pan movie. So Rita says I'm going with A, even though I don't like the Queen of Hearts. I have a love-hate relationship with her. I think she is a fantastic character, though. I think she's so funny. Help me, Mr. Smee, help me. Lauren says S. Andy says S. Karki says S. Avery says S. Nick says S. Joy says S. Ooh, Shelly says S. Super Disney Fam says A. Rita says S. Russ says A. Donald says A. I say A for Hook. Oh, there's no H, though. That would be bad. To be S tier, they need to be iconic. He's definitely iconic. I agree, Lauren. I think only the most iconic villain should be an S. Tim says C. Ooh, Tim. Teresa says A. Ann says S. Also, these are all just our own opinions, so you don't have to agree with everyone, but I think I'm just going to take the S because most people said S. So there we go, up there. And then we got Cyan Am, who you know, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think Rita might have something else to say because I know that you are a big fan of The Lady and the Tramp. Rita named her dog Lady, so I am rating backwards. Yes, so S is, if you guys missed the beginning, I will go through the ratings once again. S is for like super iconic, as Lauren just said, the top tier, A+++++, and we have A, B, C, D, E, and F. So we have quite a few in F, and we're considering, I think, F as forgettable. I love dogs, not cats. LOL, F. So Gigi says S. Ooh. The Amazing says D. Lauren says C. Russ D. Avery D. Donald C. I would be S2 then. Oh, for Captain Hook. Okay. C, B, C. So I think maybe I'll go with C. It seems like a lot of people. Oh, I see a couple more D's coming in. Let me go back up just a little bit and we will see. We will see C. So I think I'm seeing more D's. So I'm going to go with a D. Tina says B. Teresa says C. Kay says D. I like cats. I like Cy, and Am says Theen Amazing, but they're a small part of the movie. I agree. And once again, it's not like they're bad characters, but sometimes, you know, although I will not ever forget their song. So I think I'm going to go with the D because I'm trying to, you know, get some sort of middle ground. We just got a couple more C's in there. Oh, I wish we could give them a C-. Anne says, oh my gosh, I hate them. F. They creep me out. They are really strange characters. Hook is not really a villain, though. He's more funny than bad. Oh, I would consider Captain Hook a villain. So the next one is the rat from The Lady and the Tramp, which I probably also wouldn't consider a villain, but it was on this list. I would make it an F personally because I don't really remember him very much. I don't remember him being a villain of the movie, but you guys let me know what your thoughts are on about the rat from Lady and the Tramp. Tina says, I like cats, but they were bad cats. Yeah, I think they were meant to be bad cats. F for the rat. And Lauren says, Hook wants to get Peter with his hook. Got Peter with his hook, yeah. That's pretty bad. F, D. Now that rat is creepy. F. Carlos, yes, I forgot Carlos too. Yes, Carlos is what he goes at 4:30, I think. So there's a lot of people. Oh yes, the Viapree Project. I forgot the Viapree Project too, and Hitchhiking Bones at 10 o'clock. Thanks, Mike, for posting that. And yes, if you guys want the official lineup of all the days of the week, because there's so many live streamers now, go check out the Life Place. And he's going to go in F because most people, that rat was an even smaller part than Cy and Am. F. Awesome. So I already know what this next lady is going to get. We have Maleficent. And I personally would rank her an S. I think she is one of the most iconic villains ever. Like, not even just in Disney. I think the whole... Oh, it's speaking of the Viapree Project. Hello, welcome. Yes, the Viapree Project goes live at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, so go check them out with our huge list. S. Gigi says S. She's my favorite. S plus. I know. I was pretty sure that some of them would be a pretty unanimous vote. So, of course, Maleficent has to go up in the S category. She gets a capital S. I love it. You guys are so funny. She really is the mistress of evil, and I think she is one of the most iconic villains ever. And, you know, like I said, out of all, you know, film, any movie, I think she is incredible. So next we have Cruella de Vil, who is... once again, I think it's more of a bias because my mom has dressed up for Cruella de Vil for the Halloween party, for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And I thought she was just hilarious. My interactions with her as a character meet and greet. Oh, they won't be going live tomorrow, but they plan on doing a premiere at the same time. So go check out their premiere then. She would get an S, but she hurt puppies, so she gets a B for me. S. Oh, that sounds really bad if I'm spelling things out, but I'm not. So S-A-S. Oh, Caitlin, no worries. I hope you feel better. S-S. She also gets an F, but she is a fun and meet and greet. Yes. Did you meant to say A or something, K? Did you meant to say F? I would probably put her up in an S too. I think she is a hilarious meet and greet, but she's definitely one of the evil ones, you know, as Athene amazing. I was spelling sass. Yeah, I was. She gets an S. No worries, Kay. She is definitely an S in my book. So let's see where we are. We have Madam Mim next. So, you know, I am not a huge fan of Madam Mim. She has her own theme song. Exactly. I think you have your own theme song. You got to be a pretty iconic character. I love her. I love her. So what do you guys think about Madam Mim? She is from The Sword and the Stone. I think as a kid I liked that movie, but I don't remember it very well. I think her hair is really cool, but I also think she's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh, it's already 9:51. Mike, I always forget this. And you guys will have to let me know if you want to do the second half of this next week. And we will finish this, or if you guys want to take a break and come back to this. But Mike, thank you so much for bringing that up. I also want to acknowledge our Muppet badge recipient of the week right now before we head on to put Madam Mim in somewhere in our category. So this week, Meg's Magical Moment, Mike, thank you so much for reminding me, is going to be Cherie from Surfer Girl. Many of you guys know Surfer Girl Cherie. She has been dealing with so much stuff recently, and she is such an incredibly strong person, and she is going into she needs some prayers her way, sending prayers her way. So if you guys want to send some prayers and happy positive thoughts her way, that would be so kind of you. And I just wanted to acknowledge her tonight. She is a incredible supporter of so many people in this community. And like I said, she has definitely shown her bravery and her strength over the last, 6 months, the last year. So a lot of people are saying in second half next week. Awesome. So Cherie, thank you so much for being you. Prayers for Cherie for tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. And I'm sure she will be so grateful for all those positive, good vibes. And yes, we are sending virtual hugs your way, Cherie. And we just love you. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, thank you. And then our Muppet recipient badge of the week. Muppet badge recipient. I will never get that right. I blame Pete McDevitt for naming it. This week is Rob Wiska, and Rob is, I'm pretty sure he got the compassionate trait, and that is 100% correct. All the people that got the Muppet badge, that were Muppet badge recipients, gosh, I will never get that. They are so kind. They are so supportive of so many of the channels in here. Oh, Nate, hello, welcome. Nate. I got to chat with you, so I will send you a message after this. And yes, we are ranking Disney villains, so feel free to come back next week. We will be finishing this. And yes, Rob Wiska is I'm pretty sure he was the Swedish chef, but someone wants to correct me. I am not remembering things well tonight. Oh, Rob was the Swedish chef. Say that 5 times fast. Swedish chef. I can't. For being so hands-on. Okay, so Rob, literally anytime I post a video, it could be anything, and he immediately retweets it. He shares it out on all of his social media. He's so supportive, and we are so grateful for Rob in this community. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Rob, and we're so thankful for your support. And to anyone out there who is sharing our content, it means so much more than you know, because a lot of us work really, really, really hard. If you guys are also content creators, you know that. And just to have someone share out something that means so much to us is such a gift. So we are so grateful for all of you guys for being in here, for hanging out with me on your Monday evening. And Swedish chef. I cannot. Yes, Karki brought up a really awesome point. Nate has been doing the most incredible themed house series. Like, he's been doing all these house tours. But also, I want to say, like, Nate has been doing the most incredible sunsets. I cannot get over them, how beautiful they are. And you guys just really need to check out those videos. Also, Paging Mr. Morrow. I don't know where you've been if you haven't subscribed to Nate's channel already. And yes, Emily, thank you, Rob, for all that you do for the community. Thank you, guys. I guess we have time to do one more. So I have to scroll back up to see what you guys said about Madam Mim. It's going to take a second. So I see a couple C's, D's, B's, E for her. I like her. Give her a B. G says F because I don't know who she is. F is for forgettable. I was going to say incredible. E, C, B. I feel like I should maybe just go in the middle and say C or D. I don't know. Tina says B. I think maybe we'll just give her a C because there were a lot of D's and some C's and B's. Yeah, we'll just give her a C. She'll be there. And what do you guys think? Should we do one more, or I think we could do Ka. What do you think? I also, I'm not a huge fan of the villains in the Jungle Book, but I don't know. They're okay. They're okay characters. Oh, Avery, thanks for posting that. Nate did his last video was Airbnb tour 80s video game themed. One more. Okay, awesome. We'll do Ka from the Jungle Book, and I don't know what you guys think. I feel like there's so many villains that I've never heard of before. B. B. I love getting to interact with you guys. It's so much fun. I love doing these kinds of things. B. S. A. C. Trust in me. A. Ka's cool, so he's a C. I say A or B, but I'm torn. B. 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 D. B. 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 A. C. B. I see a lot of B's, so maybe we have to split the difference with A's and C's. So we might put Ka as a B. Is that what I said? We probably could do one more too. King Louis, which I also don't really consider a villain. Oh yeah, so you guys also said B too as well. So I don't consider Mr. King Louis a villain. I don't know, but I guess he is. And I think he's a pretty suave guy. I like his song. I mean, I think he's cool. I want to be like you. And let me know what you guys think. I remember the meet and greet that they had Baloo and King Louie in Animal Kingdom, and I really miss it. Oh, why not finish the Jungle Book? You know what, Stacy? We might as well. So A, B for King Louie, B, F, and not really a villain. I can understand that, but I think he's a pretty good character. So it's hard to distinguish, like, are you voting on what their qualities are as a villain or what kind of character they are? C, A, I like Louis. I don't think he's a villain either. I say C, D, B, F, B, C, C. I did enjoy the meet and greet. Yeah, it was so cool. Like, how cool was that to meet King Louis? I think he's a K for King, but there's no K, so I think he's a B. I love it, Gigi. B, says Tina. So maybe we'll go with B again. It seems like there's some discrepancy between everyone, but I feel like B is kind of in the middle. We have some people saying A's and C's. B for his character, not for a villain. I agree, Nate. I think he's a good character. I wouldn't consider him a villain. But on the Disney Villains Wikipedia page, which my teachers in elementary school would be, or, middle school, because I didn't use the internet when I was in elementary school. Maybe even high school. My teachers in high school would say, do not use Wikipedia. It's not a reliable source. But for Disney villains, I trust Wikipedia. So we will do the last one of Shere Khan, and then we will end it for tonight because we still have a lot of some of my favorite villains are still left. Yes, Stacy, you got the Disney Villains Wikipedia page. He sings with a lot of soul. I agree. So Pigalatruski says S. Being Amazing says A. Lana says A. Rita says A. I think he's a pretty good villain. I don't consider any of the villains in the Jungle Book villains. I think they're kind of like bad guys. I don't know how you guys feel about it. A-A-S-A-A-A. Once again, I'm spelling out sass. A-A-A-S-A. So it sounds like there's a lot of A's here. We're just going to go for it. He's going to go in A. Next, Our Lady of the Queen of Hearts. And we finished the Jungle Book. Next time, we will be starting with Edgar Balthazar from the Aristocats. And you guys wanted to do this next time as well. So that sounds good to me. I would love to finish this now that we've put it off for 2 weeks and we're going to take 2 weeks to do it. But of course, I absolutely love talking about the Disney villains. And we will have to get back to talking more about Disney villains if Steve and I do some more Halloween Disney makeup, so we will see. I rank Meg as an S, but not as a villain. Oh, Russ, you're so sweet. Shere Khan is a killer. Well, Alyssa, we could also bring in Miguel for this Elsa argument of, do you consider Elsa a villain? I'm sure Miguel would love to come back. And I do think that there are good and bad things, like, you know, Kylo Ren, I don't consider him really a villain either. And we know that he killed a lot of people. So that's a whole nother story. Thank you guys so much for being here. I had such a blast doing this. I love the Disney villains, like I said, and just getting to rank them. I feel like we'll have to do as Avery said, a Walt Disney World attractions tier. So I'm really enjoying these. Please go check out Pepper Tree Villa. They are live right now. They started at 10 o'clock and they do every Monday. Please make sure to check out Steve's stream, who just went before me. And then typically Josh from Triple P goes live at 7 o'clock. So thank you guys so much for being here. I can't wait to finish this next week with you all. And I will see you all real soon. I should have a couple videos coming out this week, actually editing things. So be sure for to check out a couple unboxings, and I have a couple pin videos coming out. So have a great night, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all real soon.